The KZN Future 50 with Pavlo Fatidis. Inspiring KZN's business future.
It is time for KZN Future 50, and obviously for that we need Pavlo Fatidis from Auric. Good morning, Pavlo.
Good morning, guys.
Which business are we featuring today?
We're going to look at Kenneth Dove's business. It's called Mediterranean Lifestyle. It has a really interesting backstory with loads of lessons for all of us to embrace and learn from. It started with his dad, who was a blind salesman. Can you figure that one out? Blinds as in shutters and roll-up blinds, curtain dressing.
I thought he was a salesman with a golden retriever. Okay, a blinds salesman.
No. This was a door-to-door guy. He pounded the pavements and he knocked on doors and he sold window dressings for years and years and years and years. He saw the opportunity in wooden blinds and gripped with the inspiration of the idea to bring them into the market at the age of 49, with kids and all, with a mortgage bond on his house and all. He quit his job and started the company literally in the garage. And then Kenneth joined him, who had been overseas for a couple of years. He had a couple of pounds. And you know, like £1 makes 300 Rand or 500 Rand nowadays. I don't know where we are in that.
57,000 Rand, yeah.
He poured the pounds into the business alongside with his dad, and the two of them started to build this business up. And now what's interesting is that whenever you have that, and we have so many businesses like this in KZN, where you have the founder and you have the successor, you have the old lion and you have the young lion. If you don't get the balance of that relationship right, 74% of these businesses fail. This one has thrived because of two things. The first is the young lion and old lion came to a deal around buying each other out. They've got different risk horizons and investment horizons. Kenneth paid dearly for his father's shares. His father was then allowed to retire in peace, but still add value because he's a real engineer. And then the second thing is Kenneth, with the money that's been made in the business, poured it into mechanizing the business and upgrading it to a world-class blind manufacturing company that can compete with blind manufacturers across the US and across the UK equally.
What makes Mediterranean Lifestyles special enough to be on KZN Future 50?
So look, they do all sorts of window dressings, but wooden blinds, solid wooden blinds, are their core interest and specialism. And what they've gone and done is they've created specialist machines to make these wooden blinds. They do it in a manner that these blinds don't fade, don't bend, don't get broken by the UV strength of our sun. The mechanisms that work these blinds are all unique, and they were designed to literally last Armageddon.
So Pavlo, where will Mediterranean Lifestyles be in, say, 5 years?
I think we would be able to get this business, honestly, to do 5 years from now, 5 times the sales it's doing annually, if we get the product into the market in a smart way. The way that they do it at the moment is they have a factory and then they have a store where people can go and see the blinds. You see, whenever you buy finishings and furnishings for home, you typically want to see and feel it. You want to touch it. You want to experience it. You want to understand what the color really looks like. You want to understand what the texture of the material really is. This product needs to be seen and touched and felt and understood. So a store really matters. As they stand right now, they've got one single store in KZN. We need more people to obviously go to that store, but more importantly, if we can get a store within a store concept landed where the best place to fish, they say, is where the fish feed, right? So when you're looking to sort out your home, you're going to go and look at lights, you're going to go and look at taps and toilets and showers and tiles and soft furnishings. You're going to go and look at blinds as well. If we could locate this business as a store within the store of stores that offer all those elements, for us as consumers, it makes it very convenient and easy. It is the best place for this product to shine and show itself. And that's where the opportunity in KZN, in Gauteng, and in the Western Cape especially, the 3 big metropoles, lies for this business's future. There's a fantastic business out there that was started by a most remarkable man. He flew in once upon a time, now almost about 60 years ago from Italy. His name is Mr. Giovanni Rabazzotti. He started a tile business from the boot of his car. That tile business today is the biggest business in the Southern Hemisphere in tiles, Ital Tile CTM. If any of our listeners know the current CEO, Mr. Lance Foxcroft, If you can get to him and you can get him and Kenneth speaking, for us as consumers walking into their stores with blinds added, it will create the experience we want to make our interior design choices slicker, smoother, and more effective.
This is KZN Future 50 with Pavlo Fatidis from Auric. If you want to get involved in the KZN Future 50, it's easy. You go to the website, ecr.co.za. There you can also find information on all of the companies that are featured.